I made a vow to never do a cheat day ever again. It was messing with me. That is until I was hired to be part of a reality TV series, The Biggest Loser. And the producers had a great idea. They said, we're going to have you move in with the contestants, live with them for a week, and you're going to eat and drink everything they eat and drink for a week, and we're going to see how much weight you put on. I called this binge week, and it was so full on. I moved in with my contestants, and I ate burgers, pizza, pasta, ice cream, chocolate, relentless. Everything I ate in the week was white. I remember the pasta disaster. It became very famous at the time. 3 types of cheese, 3 types of cream with pasta in a big mixing bowl. Huge bowl. And we'd eat that every dinner. For lunch, it was a whole wheel of camembert cheese in between 2 pieces of bread. And we'd have like 3 of them. There was ice cream for breakfast. It was out of control. And at the end of the week, the producers said, jump on the scales. On national TV, we had like 1 million viewers, and I was weighed, which was really humiliating. I'd put on over 5 kilos. It was a horrible feeling. 5 kilos in a week. The good thing is the trainers, our life was exercise and eating well. We had a lot of knowledge to draw from. So we knew how to undo the 5 kilos, how to get back on track, how to have the motivation to lose the weight or get healthy again. We could do that. But it was the contestants that were suffering because we regularly had temptation on the show. And if you're not familiar with temptation, it's when morbidly obese contestants on The Biggest Loser could eat something that was not healthy in order to win power in the game. This was particularly heartbreaking to watch because the trainers would all have a fridge for their contestants, and the contestants would have access to the trainer's fridge full of healthy foods, and we would stock it with all of the healthy foods that we wanted our contestants to eat, and they could cook and eat nutritious food throughout the week. The temptation was always something that would mess with their thoughts, their digestion, their bodies. I mean, it was always really bad. And I saw in the contestants that it triggered heightened anxiety around food, more obsession with the scales, and potential binge eating episodes. Now, this is because these contestants were already morbidly obese and already binge eaters and struggling with binge eating disorder. I was even triggered by it. I mean, I had already had really bad experiences with cheat days and all of that in my past, and it was no good for anyone. When the contestants took temptation, my heart would sink because we work with the contestants for over 7 months in a series. We look after their nutrition and their training 7 days a week. We are with the contestants. They have access to psychologists, and we work so closely to look after every part of their health and well-being on the show. And then to see it all be undone by taking a massive temptation. One of my contestants took a temptation which saw her put 4 kilos on in a week. I think it was like a 24-hour thing where she was eating for 24 hours. It was crazy. It felt horrible watching temptation back then. And I'm talking 10 years ago. And it wouldn't happen in this day and age now because we are more focused on holistic wellness, which I love seeing the fitness industry move away from being obsessed with the scales and focusing more on holistic health. So how do you work towards your weight loss goals but not deprive yourself of the things you love?